Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So guys, today we are talking about a case that really disturbed the entire Kenyan
Mtoto
nation.
Junior Sagini sasa nadai
Really brought so much
Baby
pain
Sagini,
to
like you
this
see.
young boy, and a case that is disturbing to our minds as parents, especially mothers. This is the case of baby Sagini, a boy who was termed as baby Sagini on the internet, on the social media, not social media, but on the mainstream. But guys, did you know that his formal name is actually Junior Sagini? This boy, on the 14th of December of 2022, this boy went through so much pain. He was found in the maize plantation that actually belonged to his uncle, who went by the name Alex Maina Ochogo, and his eyes were gouged out, and he was lying in a pool of his own blood. Guys, can you imagine you being alive and your eyes being actually gouged out of the sockets? This is how inhumane they were. This is how inhumane people can get. And before I tell you a lot of things, let's get to the end so that I can tell you something here. So stay tuned towards the end of this story so you get to understand why I'm telling you that some things, women, we have to really check out. We really have to be careful on what we are doing, where we are taking our kids, and who we are taking them to. So on this 14th of 2022, on December 14th of 2022, this boy, when he was found, he was taken to the hospital, and the hospital actually said that they could not save this boy. They could not they could not bring his eyesight back due to the viral nature of this story. It brought to the attention of a man, a great man who went by the name, who goes by the name Mike Sonko, a tycoon, a humanitarian, a very good-hearted man, and he volunteered to take this boy to India for further medication. But it seemed to really bring a lot of strain in the government and everything, and this really never came to happen. But let's get to this story well. So this boy actually, on this particular day, he had gone to fetch water with his friends, never to return, and it brought a lot of fear on to his mother, who went by the name Maureen Nyaboke. And apparently, the search started, and this boy was found in the maize plantation of his uncle, who went by the name Alex Maina Ochogo. And guys, okay, I don't know why it's crazy. Like nowadays, even Kisis are called minors. I don't know. Able to ambia kwa comment section, because he's not the first person I'm hearing being called minor, and he's a Kisi. And guys, so when the search started, and he was finally found on this main plantation with his eyes gouged out and in so much pain, screaming for his life. Take a moment and just imagine that. Imagine that when you are cut somewhere, the kind of pain you feel, and now people just like, you cannot even compare. But that cut is always painful. Now you can imagine somebody gouging out the eyes of a 3-year-old boy. What could a 3-year boy possibly do to you that can make you go through, go to this extent in terms of hurting him? Let's get to the end of this story, and you will know exactly why this happened. So, my people. So, actually, the investigations were done, and it was brought to our disbelief. Let me tell you, the internet was fuming. The internet was fuming the moment we came to realize who actually did this to this boy. So the man, guys, listen to this. The guy in whose plantation this boy was found is actually one of the culprits to this heinous act. The same Alex Maina Ochogo. The next culprit was his mother, now Ochogo's mother, who went by the name Pacifica Nyakirari. Guys. And another one was the grandma, who went by the name Rael Mayaka. These three people are the ones who made this child go through so much excruciating pain. I don't even know if excruciating is a word for this crime. I don't think this is something that you cannot rate this pain. You cannot give it a name, because this is pain. This is pain, people. This is pain. So when these people were caught, apparently Ochogo is the brother to Sagini's father. So he's actually his uncle, is actually his uncle, right? And it really hurts to really imagine why these people went through that. What the level of pain or the level of bitterness, the level of hatred they had for this boy, for them to make this child go through this. So when these people were actually caught, taken to court, and they were found guilty beyond reasonable doubt, they were found guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Ochogo, now the uncle, was sentenced to 40 years in prison. The auntie, 10 years in prison. The grandma, 5 years in prison. I don't know the criteria these judges or the courts used to judge them, because I feel like these people needed to be hanged, or these people needed to have. I wish we had a death row. We had. Oh God, I just wish that they could just feel the pain, that just quarter of the pain that this boy actually felt. And the court termed this heinous act as inhumane and degrading act, and it is stated on the Children's Act of section 18 that nobody should take such a child, nobody should hurt a child. In short, whichever level of pain, nobody has the right to cause pain to a child. So, guys, do you know that this woman, the grandmother, was later released on a very unclear circumstances, and this enraged Kenyans. This made Kenyans furious. This made. I wish we could have just. I don't know. I just don't want to be personal, but man, I just feel for this woman. This woman went by the name